It's the kind of thing you never imagine could happen. A son kicks his mother out of the house because his wife asked him to. But what if I told you that this heart-wrenching moment sparked a series of events that changed everything? What if that very act, so filled with pain, led to something entirely unexpected? Stick with me, story will move you to your core. The sun hung low over the city, casting a golden hue across the streets as Maya wiped down the kitchen counter. Her hands, though worn with years of hard work, moved with grace. She had been a mother for over 20 years and had raised her only son, Jordan, with love, sacrifice, and wisdom. Jordan was her everything, her pride, her joy, her reason for breathing. But tonight, as she stood in the kitchen of their modest home, there was a weight in the air she couldn't shake. Jordan had been distant lately, and Maya had noticed the small changes. The lack of laughter, the quiet evenings, and the way he avoided her eyes as if he didn't want to face the truth that was growing between them. She could hear voices in the living room, muffled and strained. His wife, Emily, was there too, and Maya knew that there had been tension for months. The truth, Maya had been waiting for something to break. She just didn't expect it to happen like this. "Mum, I need to talk to you." Jordan's voice broke the silence, low and unsteady. Maya turned, her heart skipping a beat. Jordan stood in the doorway, his posture stiff. Behind him, Emily's eyes flickered toward Maya with a sharpness that made her stomach twist. "Jordan, what's going on?" Maya asked, her voice soft but full of concern. She could feel her pulse quicken, sensing that the conversation was about to shift in a way she wasn't prepared for. "Oh, Mom, you need to leave," Jordan said, his words heavy final. For a moment, time seemed to freeze. Maya's breath caught in her throat. "What?" she whispered, barely able to believe what she had just heard. Emily stepped forward, her gaze never leaving Maya's. "It's too much, your presence here. It's causing too many problems. You have to go." Maya's chest tightened, but Jordan, "I've been here for you your whole life. I raised you. I just want to help." Tears welled up in her eyes, but she held them back, trying to stay composed. How could this be happening? How could the son she loved more than anything in this world be telling her to leave? "I'm sorry, Mum, it's for the best. We need space." With her heart shattered, Maya stood up and left, not knowing where to go. Her legs trembled beneath her, but she walked away from the house she had built for her son. The night air felt cold, and for the first time in years she felt utterly alone. But as she wandered through the streets, her mind swirled with conflicting emotions. Anger, confusion, and heartache battled inside her, but one feeling began to rise above the rest: hope. Maya knew she couldn't allow herself to stay broken. She knew that kindness, love, and compassion were things that could change the world, even her own. The next morning, as Maya sat in a small park near her old home, nursing a cup of coffee, an older woman approached her. She smiled kindly and sat next to her, sensing Maya's sadness without asking. "Don't worry, child. Life is full of moments that break us, but they don't define us. It's what we choose to do afterward that matters." Maya looked up, surprised by the woman's intuition. She had only just met her, yet she felt a deep sense of peace radiating from her words. "Thank you," Maya whispered, her voice shaking. "I don't know what to do. I feel so lost." The woman placed a gentle hand on her shoulder. "You'll find your way. Sometimes, kindness is about helping yourself, too." For the first time in hours, Maya felt something in her shift. She wasn't alone, and maybe, just maybe, this was a sign. She stood up, ready to face the next chapter. Meanwhile, back at home, Jordan sat on the couch, his heart in turmoil. Emily had gone to work, but he couldn't shake the feeling of guilt gnawing at him. The words he had spoken to his mother rang in his ears. Could he have handled it differently? Suddenly, there was a knock at the door. Jordan opened it to find an unexpected visitor, his childhood friend, Lucas. "Hey man, I heard what happened. Is everything okay?" Lucas asked, concern in his eyes. Jordan sighed heavily, his shoulders slumping. "I don't know what I was thinking. I kicked my mum out, Lucas. I didn't even try to understand what she was going through. Lucas placed a hand on his shoulder. Man, you've got to make it right. Your mum's always had your back. You can't just throw her out like that. For the first time since the argument, Jordan's mind cleared. He knew what he had to do. Maya was sitting alone in her small apartment, her thoughts swirling. She wasn't sure what was going to happen, but she knew she was stronger than she'd ever given herself credit for. The phone rang. It was Jordan. Mum, I'm sorry, can you come home? Maya's heart leaped in her chest, a mix of joy and hesitation. Jordan, are you sure? I am. I was wrong. We need you. I need you. Maya's tears flowed freely now, but they were tears of relief. She had given so much of herself, and now her son was offering her the one thing she had longed for, a second chance. When she arrived, Jordan greeted her with open arms. He had cleaned up their house, their lives, in more ways than one. Emily was there too, her eyes filled with regret. I've learned something, Mum, Jordan said, his voice thick with emotion. Kindness doesn't just come from giving. It comes from understanding and from loving when it's hardest to do so. As Maya stood in the doorway, surrounded by those she loved, she realized that kindness and hope could rebuild even the most shattered hearts. The simple act of forgiveness, of choosing love over pride, could heal the deepest wounds. And as the screen fades to black, the voiceover echoes, kindness can transform. It can break down walls, mend hearts, and bring people back together. No matter how lost you may feel, remember, there's always a way forward if you choose kindness. Did this story move you? Drop a comment below to share your own kindness stories. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more. Share this story with someone who needs a reminder that hope and kindness are always within reach.